Hey there, guys. It's Kage Tack coming at you. I know it's been a minute between, well, everything that was kind of going on behind the scenes. Oh boy, the election stuff, and then I got sick, and stuff's been going on. So I took a little break from things for a bit, but we're back to normal. Lucky cat, Mama's on the lap right now. You can't hang out here. Mama's on the lap. Oh, you guys got to learn to share. I'm gonna put you down for right now, buddy. But between everything going on, it's been a little bit of hectic time, and we're just getting back into the swing of things. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started with our comparison event for this character. As usual, I haven't had a need to spend to unlock this character. I've got a so close offer for the 4-star. I didn't do any of the paid offers at all. I didn't see a need for it. And to be honest, at some point, if you guys are interested, I actually did go and break down my total spend since I've been playing this game. And we could do a video on that at some point. If you're curious, if you don't care, well, it is what it is. But if you were kind of wondering and even wanted to do an audit of yourselves, that is always a very fun thing because there's always a number you have in the back of your head, and then there's the actual number, and those numbers never match up. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into things here, and I'll show off my progress as usual, and then we'll go into those who submitted their progress as well. It's a little light this time because I took a break from this, and this was kind of like last minute. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this one, but I'm feeling a lot better, and yeah, I will probably never go vote in person again. I definitely got sick from somebody somewhere, yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. So right off the bat on this event, I had noticed that I had to really break things down to get a lot of these done. I wasted a lot of extra times just to get a full clear on some of the earlier stages, and I'm not sure if you guys had a similar situation happen for yourselves too, where it was like you had to like go back multiple times just to clear a lot of these easier ones, or if you did have some units that were viable to make it easier in that regard. But as you can see here, I mean, I full cleared up to 6. I almost got 7 done on alpha. We cleaned house. We got all the way to the end. Beta didn't even touch 12 on here. I don't remember why. I may have had a valid reason for it, but we full cleared only up to 5 on this one. I might have been able to do 6, but yeah. And then Gamma, we got all the way to 13. I probably could have done 14 maybe, and I might have been able to do more here if I had more time. Again, I've got hell, I didn't even full clear 4. I ran out of time and chances. I mean, I could easily get a couple more of these stages done, get some more points, but in terms of the grand scheme of things, when this does roll around again, I don't see any reason why I can't get a 4-star on it. So we'll easily be able to do that. But then let's go ahead and see here who submitted. Let's look down the list. Oh, somebody pinged me here. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll get started. Let me disable this real quick. Alright, so we'll go from the very first person here. Pull up the usual. Cool. And let's see what we got here. This is from Swebling? Swebling? Yeah, might be mispronouncing that. Let's go ahead. No, it's too. There we go. Cool. Let's see how this. It's better. That looks a bit more centered. Okay, so here, let's see. 4-star. with nothing purchased this event. My roster for reference been playing 18 months. Hit 3 trait tickets fairly high on every track. Okay, so this guy's saying that this is a guildie that he utilized a pretty good point per usage capital with what he has here. He's got a 3-star Ragnar Rev or D3 Ragnar Rev Eldrion. He's got a lot of diamond units here. Alf came into play a lot. I mean, I lean on Tangita Actus quite a bit, so he's definitely got a good roster here, a bunch of golds. Yeah, I could see that he would be able to get a lot done on these tracks. It looks like he was doing fairly well up until 11 here, and then things obviously slowed down. He had to change gears for Alpha. How did he do on Gamma? Gamma, he cleared through. All okay. He cleared through on multiples here. I mean, the only ones he doesn't really have are Pierce and Power for most of that. And on Beta, he got all the way to 12, and yeah, I mean, he was just clearing pretty successfully here. I mean, he cleaned house pretty well and got, yeah, I mean, he got within almost another box, and that would have easily have been a little bit further towards 5-star. So that, again, that's like one of the things I like about this game, and if we ever do like an audit video, you'll definitely be able to see where kind of like things taper off for spend. You don't need to keep spending in this game to do well. Alright, let's head over to Ouch Kabul's next. Let's see how he did here. Free to play unlocked was down to using tokens to tick off a single trait restriction. Should be straightforward to get 4 or 5 stars next event. He says the MVP teams were D1 Malleus and Rotbone plus G3 Angrex, and also D1 Alf and Ravas. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I mean, he got to almost unlocking box 19. We're doing pretty good here. And he shows off here that he didn't grab any of these offers. And then he's got this little trait here in terms of like the points, what he was working on. Actually, let me see if I can align this a little bit better so we can show a little bit more off for people. Let's, yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. I do like this. This is very concise. And then he shows off Beta and Gamma points, how they did there. Beta, he got almost a decent amount, 5,100. Gamma, he got 4,200. So, I mean, he cleaned up pretty well. And, yeah, I could see him getting 4 or 5, especially since by the time the event rolls around, he's naturally going to be still upgrading units, so things aren't going to change too much there. Alright, let's move over to Kame. Let's see how Kame did. He always gives like some weird artwork and things. Yeah, he definitely needs people for the sub guild. Join the Cutthroat Pirates. You are needed. I like all his little artworks and things. He's a very he's a very interesting character. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to this one. He didn't get any offers this time. So he actually got to... Oh! He was within two of getting the unit done. What was he working with? Okay, so his best unit was a G3 Ragnar. I mean, yeah, I know he's got the diamond unit, but yeah, I'd say G3 Ragnar's probably his best unit. In terms of power, MO's always a pretty good unit, especially if you compare him with Alf. If you can get those two together, you get the Overwatch set, Alf heals, and they just kind of machine gun down a lot of units. That does help. I mean, so his box is pretty substantial. How did he do overall, though? So beta, he got to 11. He cleared a decent amount here. Alpha, he got to 12. And where are we at on Gamma? Gamma, he got to 12. It just seems like he ran into a similar situation where he wasn't able to probably get a lot of full clears and things because he did have to split his tokens, and not having the right team compositions to do, like, 2 or 3 traits at a time to min max. That definitely slows you down and hurts you. But I mean, he will easily pick up this unit when it comes around again. That won't be a problem there for Kame. And again, I just like his artwork and things. You got like all the old school anime, some other stuff here. Metal Slug just never gets old. Alright, let's move on to Chaos here. Let's see what Chaos has. Let's see if there's anything interesting. For your videos, this LRE was easier for me as I have all the team I needed already built. Just push more into diamond ranks, as always, free to play. So where is he? He is like halfway to 4, which, okay, we ended up at the exact same juncture. Okay. We got to the exact same juncture. Let's see. So his alpha, let me actually pull up mine too. This is interesting to be able to kind of compare here. So he got to 13 on alpha. He didn't clear, but he got the clear up until 12 on alpha. And let's see. I want to look at alpha for him. Where is alpha? The lower alpha stuff. Did he include it? He might not have. No, he didn't include the lower alpha. I was kind of curious to see blow for blow on that one. But let's look at beta. Beta, he got further in beta than I did. He definitely pushed more into beta. So he got his points there. And then I full cleared on 5 for beta. I guess maybe he full cleared on 3. And then for Gamma, he got to 12. I cleared 13 on that. And then did he show the lower levels of Gamma? He might have. He only full cleared 1 on Gamma. So yes, this, I mean, he was able to get the points he needed to get the unit. That wasn't a problem for him, but he definitely did not get a lot of full clears because of how things are. And seeing what he was working with here, I mean, he definitely had some good raw power. Malleus Rotbone combo always seems to be very, very well. Rev is not bad. Show is a good unit too. There's been times where Show's drones literally have just saved the day and just cleaned up. Braxis, Tangita. I mean, he's got Tan Axis combo. That's not bad at all. So he has a good enough units here, and even like a D1 Isabella. So I mean, he can definitely carry himself and get through. And I think that is important to have like at least 1 or 2 good healers. If you don't have absolute raw power, like I've pushed through some stages with brute force, but it seems like they are starting to kind of maybe fine-tune some of the stages on the top end, the higher end, like the 12s to 14s, to need a bit more than just raw pow, firepower, a little bit more finesse, a little bit more technicality, which is fine. The game is evolving, so that is something to see there. But yeah, he ended up in the same spot as myself, and we kind of had different ways to go about that. But again, there's not very many wrong ways to go about this. The only wrong way would be is if you took a shot at something and you failed it, and I would say even then that's trial and error. But if you like did the same stage like 2 or 3 times and you kept failing it, that'd probably be the closest thing to yeah, you should probably do something else just to get some more points. Because I mean, at the end of the day, even if you're getting like 65 or 90 points, you're still pushing the score up, as opposed to if you're just hitting your head against one stage and you're getting nothing. So, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at Pure here now. Let's see what Pure says. I didn't try too hard to unlock him, was too busy, lazy, lol. He isn't amazing, so I'll unlock him next event. That's what Pure says. Okay, he got pretty close. I mean, he got almost as close as Kame. Let's see, where was he on beta? He got to 10, and he full cleared 5. On alpha, he got to 9, and he full cleared on 5 as well. And then on gamma, he got to 10, and he full cleared on 6. So, I mean, I think realistically, he probably could have gotten it. Maybe he just didn't use his tokens as much, or he kind of let things slip. But I think he could have easily have gotten at this event. But things happen, life. You know, you never know if you're going to get busy, and if you got to prioritize your time. I literally, I want to say like the last 700 or 800 points was me sitting down at a tropical smoothie and playing, almost, forgetting that I had to get these done because of daylight savings time. It threw me through a loop. It's like, oh wait, resets at 4 instead of 5. So I've got like 6 of these to do in an hour, and I was just sitting there just like belting them out because I just lost track of time. So either way, yeah, he'll easily get that next round. And if he doesn't think the unit's good or valuable to him, I get it. There's been plenty of LRE units that kind of sit at the bottom of the pile and may or may not ever get used. Who really knows? All right, moving on to Chaos Worm. This guy is always bringing heat here. Let's see. May progress in the event. Okay, had 3 failed runs, completed all battles. Beta battle 1 to 6, all restrictions complete. Gamma battle 1 to 3 and 10, all restrictions complete. No packs bought. Last picture, restriction battles completed and left. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, he's 4 boxes away from 5-star. This guy always brings fire. Yeah, he just cleaned house. And again, he didn't have to buy anything. This guy's just simply using his superiority with his box in the game to just go to town on things, and he's even showing off what the points he got here in terms of everything. Yeah, a lot of D3 units. If you play this game enough, if you're consistent and you stick with it, and you don't get deterred, you can go really far in this game. It may take you a while to build things up. The XP books are definitely a bottleneck. I'll agree with that. Same with the badges. But if you stick with this game, you're always going to be ahead of the guy who left and then came back in 5 months and is trying to pick up the pieces. So even if you just devote 20 to 30 minutes a day to this game, you'll go far in the end. It's all about time commitment and just chugging away. And he's definitely a good reference for this overall. Just what he's worked on, how he's used his units. I mean, he's got a lot of gold units here. I mean, he does not have very many units that aren't gold or higher at this point. This is a very, very well-rounded box. As always, Chaos did not disappoint. Alright, now to somebody who does disappoint. Let's talk about Seth. Let's see what Seth has here. Let's see. Okay, bought the extra payouts packs and nothing else. Seeing how far I can get, that was, I think, overkill is the term I'm looking for. I mean, I am 75 shards within range of blue stars, so I could get the oh so close for the bragging rights of having gotten the unit to blue star in its first event. On the other hand, that's expensive so I probably won't do that. Yeah, 4,200 to get that done. I think I had a so close offer too. I'm not gonna. Yeah, mine was 4K to go to 4. I'm not gonna touch any of that. I don't see the value in doing that. But I mean, I could get No, because even yeah, no. I mean, he's gonna get it. There's no point. There's no real arms race here for that. Definitely a combination of paid offers and progressing well into the event. I mean, he shot way above where Chaos was in terms of everything here. In terms of the points overall, he's at 1,700 points. Alphas, he's smacked around Alpha pretty well. Decimated Beta for the most part. Yeah, really decimated Beta. And Gamma, he's gotten through Gamma a decent amount too. And he even shows what he's been using here. I mean, guy's got lots of D3s. He is a spender. He's definitely, put in some work in that regard. And again, spending on this game also, if you set up a foundation and you taper off a bit, he only did the one offer. He's almost, to a blue star for the unit. So I mean, it does really pay off for him. And again, like, he will easily get this next time around. It's not even a question of if, it's just when. So as always, Seth, just bring some actual fire, and then let me see here if we've got anything. Did Nomad do anything for this event? I'm not sure if he did. No, okay, he didn't. So that is everybody. Cool. All right, so as usual, I want to thank you guys again for submitting. Anybody who does submit, they will be included in the videos. Maybe I should do like a tutorial video at some point showing kind of like the parameters and stuff if people do want to submit, how to do that the easiest way, which again is just DMing me on Discord so I can go through. And if you don't want to leave me any potential information to include in the video about how you got your results and stuff, it's always welcome. I mean, I read pretty much everything out loud for the most part, and yeah. But with that being said, I am very happy to be back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not dying. I'm still working out. I got other stuff I'm doing. I'm trying to improve my health a bit and improving some other areas. So I've got other stuff going on, but I will see about Guild Wars at some point. Get back into the swing of that. See how things are going there. And yeah, again, if you guys have other ideas for videos you want to see done, or some other stuff, or what you guys want to see for a potential code for the month, because there is a goodie code coming up here. I need to decide what I want to do for that. Let me know. And with that one, I will catch you next time. Peace.